All right, guys, welcome back to Girl Talk. So this is the segment you've been waiting for, as you've been wondering why we've been sitting in front of these tires and hearing all this great automotive work going on behind us. It is because we have Joe from Conant Automotive, who is going to give us some tips and tricks of the trade for us ladies who need a little help. So I know we do, right?
Yeah. How do you change blinker fluid?
How do you change blinker fluid?
Oh, that's the one you figure it out.
Oh my gosh. Well, we were kind of saying before we had you on, which is, you know, a lot of guys growing up get a lot of sort of basic tips, you know, from dad, right? That's kind of like a father-son bonding moment, is you kind of learn how to change the oil, you get some basic tips. We kind of miss out on that as women growing up. At least I know I did. You know, my mom took me shopping. So,
Yeah.
And it wasn't for tires. But so what do you think are some maybe like basic tips if you had to, like, you know, 101 for dummies, things that women should be paying attention to that sometimes when you see them coming into your shop, you know, men or women, that get neglected sometimes?
Well, the biggest thing is I'd like to just quickly point this out, that we enjoy having the female customer, because the females will ask questions. You'll ask what's wrong, what your vehicle needs, what's required for maintenance, whereas a man, and hopefully I don't offend anybody, we know everything. We'll tell what we need fixed. We don't want to know what's going on. We know what's going on. And unfortunately, that's a big roadblock. Where as far as females come in, it's a nicer, we can actually get the job done better dealing with the female customer, because you will ask what's wrong and we will advise you of that.
We're trying to learn.
And the fact is, the females hold the checkbook. So ultimately, the husband has to call the wife to get the okay.
You're a smart man. You know who makes the decisions.
But as far as a good advice is, if you're in our area, obviously give us a shot. But the biggest thing is the trust factor. Go into a shop, look on, you know, do your internet search, and don't go with a shop that has all 5 stars. Go with the shop that's honest, that's going to put the bad review in there, saying, okay, they didn't fix my car right. Okay, well, they try to make it up to you.
Right.
The important thing is, like, how did they correct that? I think is bigger than, you know, everyone can make mistakes, but if you stand by your service and give someone a chance to make it right, I think that says more.
Customer service is the key.
Yeah.
Customer service is the key.
And I was talking to you about this earlier. I mean, my dad was my mechanic growing up, and now he's not there anymore. I'm not around where he's at, and so it's hard to find someone that you trust, you know, that's not going to try to scam you or maybe not fix the problem correctly. And I think with your business, what I found from your website is that you have some shining stars there. Like 2011, you were voted the best local business by the FSA. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And how about 2012? You were ranked like 75 out of how many people? I mean,
1,500 shops.
Can you talk to us?
That's nice.
Right?
What does that entail? Why did you get such awesome recognition?
Well, just honest integrity.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're not perfect. We make mistakes, but we take care of it.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. I mean, we make mistakes every day. We're human. And the whole idea is taking care of it. And customer service is the key to everything.
Well, that's how you build your repeat base, because they're just going to keep coming back to you.
Yes.
Are there certain vehicles that you specialize in, or?
Nope, all makes and models.
Okay.
Yep, sometimes we even have old farm equipment, tractors,
Cool. You do it
stuff
all?
like that.
What do you think is the most common thing that you see coming in? That you know, what is one or two really common things that you guys work on a regular basis?
Well, what we like to see is the majority maintenance. Like customer comes in and gets their service intervals at like the 60,000 mile, the 100,000 mile service, because ultimately that saves you money. Instead of repair costs, you're only doing maintenance.
Right.
And there's a big difference in the money.
Right.
So a lot of times people just skip that, or they don't think about it, or life gets busy. But I guess it's very important to get it done preventative.
Well,
so you don't
fortunately,
have bigger problems.
we have the technology where if we collect like the information like email, cell phone, we can text you, we can email you, and the computer, our computer will actually tell us or advise that, yep, at 3,000 miles you're going to be at this certain time, so we'd like to get you scheduled in and take care of your vehicle then.
That's really nice.
Awesome.
We need the reminders.
I need reminders.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're located here in Stoughton. I know that you do kind of participate in a lot of their organizations and events. What do you do here for your community?
Well, give back a lot to the community. We promote the Stoughton Fair quite a bit. We have a car show coffee break coming up here on the 16th of August.
Oh, cool.
That'll be fun. And just various organizations. The Little League, we support that heavily. basically everything that somebody that they come down and ask, we generally give to.
I haven't heard of the car show coffee shop. Did I get that right?
Coffee break.
Coffee break. Car show coffee break.
The
What is that
coffee
all
break
about?
actually originated in Stoughton, believe it
Okay.
or not. And they have a day or a morning set up where we have I believe it's a 5-mile walk, run. We have a car show, and then we have like a brew off where they'll have possibly 10 microbreweries come down and have you sample and vote on the
Fun.
best tasting
So,
coffee.
Coffee break and beer break sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a
They
little
don't
workout
advertise
too,
that in the
well-rounded.
No, but it's a good time, and it's only it's till 3 o'clock on that Saturday, and it's a relaxing day.
And what's that date again?
August 16th.
August 16th, okay.
Yeah,
A
that
little
sounds
planning
fun.
time.
All
That's
right.
good.
And I understand you're thinking of putting together an informative session
Yes,
for women, right?
a
Where they can come
ladies'
in.
night, yep.
Ladies' night.
And it would be basically where I would invite. Hopefully, we get at least 10 to 20 females. That would just be it would be an informative night. Like the question you asked me, what am I in store for? What should I look for? And even if you don't come to our shop, we'd give you some pointers to this is what you look for and this is what you look out for,
Absolutely.
and so on.
Well, I'll be there. Gosh,
Yeah, I need
that.
the pointers myself.
Well, and sometimes there are just such subtle differences. Like, you shouldn't be low on oil, but then I tend to overdo things. But it's worse to have too much oil rather than not
Yes.
enough, right?
Yeah.
So,
All these
it's,
little
yeah.
I
tricks
don't
of the
even
trade
remember
that
the
we
last
miss
time I
out.
checked my oil, like where it was at. Sorry, Dad. I probably need to see you sooner than I think.
Right.
Well, we look forward to those tips, and I think Ladies' Night will be, a huge success because, like I said to you when we kind of got started, is sometimes we miss out on some of those basics. And if you've got a place that is willing to not only educate you, but also that is honest and, just has a commitment to making it right, even if you're not here in Stoughton, it's worth the drive. So we really appreciate
Yeah.
it, Joe,
Thank
for
you.
all the tips
Thank you.
here at Conant Automotive. And we're out of time, you guys. Can you believe it? That's it for us for Girl Talk today. Please join us next time.